Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Kat here, and today I'm going to share with you my bullet journal setup for September. This theme is kindly sponsored by the Seasonal Pages. I love collaborating with their shop because they have a huge variety of products, from keychains and bookmarks, sticker sheets and coloring pages, even tote bags, magnets, sticker flakes, everything that you can possibly imagine they have. And their theme is basically scrapbooking and warm tones and cozy vibes. I really like the aesthetic of their shop. We collaborated in this past June. If you missed that video, I'm going to link it in the description and here in the cards. And I'm really excited to share with you the theme that I did with their products once again. You can always use my affiliate code catsplanner10 for 10% off at their shop, and everything that I'm using from them is going to be linked in the description below if you want to check those things out. For this theme, I just decided to grab the Winter Thoughts sticker sheet and the Winter Floral Changes sticker sheet as well. I got these printable ones, I print them at home, and now I have the flakies to use on my theme. And to go with this whole autumny September vibe, I also picked up a coloring page from them. This is the Home Sweet Home coloring page from the Seasonal Pages. I've never used coloring pages in my bullet journal or coloring pencils, so this is going to be a new change for me. So yeah, I can't wait to just color this up, and let's get started with my theme for September. So I decided to use the coloring page for my cover page design because I didn't really have an idea of what I wanted to do, but I'm going to use these coloring pencils from Pentel. These are actually watercolor pencils, but I'm not going to use the watercolor part because I did some tests before filming, and even though the paper from Notebook Therapy, which is the one that I printed the coloring page on, works with watercolors, the ink from my printer doesn't. So yeah, I'm just going to put the watercolor portion on the side and just use the coloring pencils, and I'm going to use a bunch of greens and browns and warm tones just to color the page up and yeah, start with this autumny theme. It's been a while since I used coloring pencils, so I just painted everything in these circular motions because I wasn't sure how coloring pencils worked nowadays. Like, I am just not used to use them anymore, but I was really careful with the motions of the pencils that I was using and the ombre effect that I wanted for the bushes and some of the trees, so I think it turned out great. I was actually more scared to do the house and the little details, but yeah, I just went on a whim, to be honest. I didn't really think about it too much because when you start overthinking about these things, it's the worst. So I just took some time and I just relaxed and painted the page, and it felt really nice. So I'm really happy with how it turned out, even though it's not a masterpiece because this is the first time that I'm using pencils in a while, but I really like how it turned out. So with all the design and the drawing done, I wanted to put a book page on the background, like I did for my June theme that was also sponsored by the Seasonal Pages. I thought it would look nice to like be consistent with the other themes, so that's what I did. And for the title, I just used some black paper from Notebook Therapy with a white gel pen, and I just wrote September in some nice small calligraphy, and this was my cover page. I didn't really have any other ideas for it because now I'm really stressed out because I have an exam next week and September is going to be a hectic month for me, so I didn't really want to do a lot for the theme. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to use my bullet journal at that time, but yeah, I just did something really simple, really quick, and that is kind of the vibe of themes that I've been enjoying lately. So I'm really happy with how it turned out still, but I have to admit that it's something really simple and minimal, even for my liking. My next page is my to-do list for the month. This is something that has been consistent since April, because I've been busy kinda, but I really need a page to just write everything that I need to do, things that I have to remember. I just need a page for that. Even though I have digital to-do lists on my Notion page, I still need a physical paper with pen to-do list in every month. So this is what it is for, and I did the same thing for the title, and I used some washi tape from Notebook Therapy. This is the Light Academia collection. I just used one of their washi tapes. And for the bottom of the page, I used one of the Maple Dreams one because they kind of go well together. They are both brown with leaves and stuff. So I used those, and for extra decoration I used more stickers from the seasonal pages. What I really like about their stickers is that they are kind of watercolor style. They are like detailed but minimal at the same time. I really like this type of style of stickers. They are not like super detailed, they are watercolor style, so I really like this style. That's why I keep collaborating with them, because their style is really unique and I really like it. So I just did that. I put up some trees and some leaves, and my to-do list for September was done. Next up, I'm creating my habit tracker page. I'm not sure what habits I'm going to track on this page, to be completely honest, but I normally track my workout, water, and if I studied, but I actually don't know what I'm going to track. But regardless of that, I decided to do 4 mini trackers using my alphabet stamps. These are from Amazon, and if I can, I'm going to link it down below in the description. But these are really good because it's just time saving for me. So I used this notepad from Stationery Pal. I'm going to leave some of my hauls that I did from them in the description if you want to check their products out. I really like these notepads because they are small, they are really cute. I normally use them for pen pals, but every time that I need an beige touch on my themes, I use this one. And now I'm just stamping all of the mini calendars in each of them, and I decided to rip out the sides and the top of the calendars so they are more like distressed, I would say. And I did the same thing for the title with a little bird on the side, and the top part of the page was a bit blank, so I added some stickers from the seasonal pages as well. I added these leaves, and I'm not adding a ton of stuff at this page because I still need the titles once the month starts and I decide what habits I'm going to track. But I'm also going to use some green to fill out the mini calendar, so I didn't want this page to look too much. So I just did this pretty simple, but it does the job, and that's what matters for me. And my next page is going to be my playlist page because, oh my god, I listen to so much music lately. I am always humped up on my Discovery Weekly on Spotify, and I've been discovering a bunch of new artists and a bunch of new music that I really enjoy. My favorite genre is alternative and like chill vibes, alternative rock, I would say, indie vibes type of music, and there's so good stuff out there that I don't know, I just listen to a bunch of music and my Spotify is just filled with good music nowadays. So I just want a page to be able to write my top 4 songs of the month. Yeah, if you've been loving some music or you have like a specific genre of music, let me know in the comments. I have been loving Jasmine Bean, Tame Impala, Two Door Cinema Club, and The Neighborhood as well, like their oldest songs. So yeah, let me know in the comments what type of music do you listen to. This page was really basic. I just added the same notepads just in half for each song, and I put up some stickers on the side from the seasonal pages. Again, I don't really want these pages to look too cluttered, so this is just what I came up with. Then I have my first weekly spread for September, and I say weekly spread with quotation marks on those words because I don't really use weekly spreads anymore. I use ongoing daily to-do lists on the same page, kind of. So I've been doing that for July and August. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably didn't see them. But it's basically where I just write the day and I write my list, and then at the end of the day, I write the next day, header, and the tasks that I have for that day. And for me, it's like easier to manage that way instead of having like a weekly spread with the days, because some days are busier than others and some days I just literally don't do anything that should be in my bullet journal. So yeah, I just have like this white blank page and I just write the headers of the days and the tasks that I have to do, and it's that simple. And this grid washi tape is also from Stationery Pal. This washi tape that I'm using is from Notebook Therapy, and the stickers are obviously from the seasonal pages. And I just really like how this theme turned out overall. I feel like it's not really a theme because the pages are a bit different from each other, but I really like the greens with the browns with a little bit of blues and grays here and there. I just really like the vibe. And yeah, that's all for my September theme. If you watched it until this point, make sure you leave a pine cone and that you check out the Seasonal Pages website. The link is in the description, and you can use my code catsplanner10 for 10% off. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!